Paul Scholes has recently come out and said essentially that Ruben Amorim and his tactics at United are a disaster and that he doesn't get Manchester United. And the examples that Scholes has given are the fact that Amorim has strayed away from the United DNA of playing sort of like a 4-4-2 or a 4-4-1-1 sort of a formation. Now, I think that critique is a little harsh and it doesn't do anyone any good. When Scholes talks about playing a 4-4-2, he's talking about playing with flying wingers and midfielders who are making runs into the box and fullbacks are overlapping. All of that is a thing of the past. It's a thing of the 90s and the 2000s when everyone in England was playing that sort of a formation. Now, the reality is no one does that anymore. If United were to try and do that now, they will get walloped in every game. Football has evolved. And football has evolved in a way that probably Scholes, as a manager or a thinker or a tactician, hasn't kept up with. And additionally, there's always a difference between tactics and philosophy. Tactics are flexible. Philosophy shouldn't be. I think what Amorim needs to do, and fair critique of Amorim as well, is get closer to that United philosophy of never giving up and keep going and doing all of that. But is that tied down to a particular formation? I don't think so. And lastly, I think Scholes also seems to forget what Amorim has inherited. He's expecting, much like a lot of our fans, that Amorim is suddenly going to, wave a wand and we're going to start playing that free-flowing football. That is not going to happen. We don't have good centre-halves. The wing-backs are pathetic. You have midfielders that either don't have any legs or aren't tactically great. And the attack is still figuring itself out. To expect United to play the way they did under Ferguson, it's going to take a long time, which again I think Scholes seems to forget. So I think as a critique it was extremely harsh. And one thing that Scholes and all of us United fans really need to imbibe within ourselves is that the road is going to be harsh and it's going to need a lot of patience.